Chapter 16. A Darkness Below. The forest had never been this quiet before. Anna stood near the entrance of the ancient ruins, holding the small lantern she had brought from home. The faint light barely pushed back the darkness around her. Below the ruins was a staircase carved directly into the stone. She had discovered it only hours ago. The steps led downward, far deeper than she expected. A cold wind slowly rose from below. Not a natural wind. It felt like the breath of something sleeping. Anna hesitated for a moment. The voice she had heard in the forest before, the mysterious whisper that had guided her, was silent now. But she could feel something calling her. Not a voice, a feeling, a pull from the darkness below. She tightened her grip on the lantern and began walking down. Step after step, the air grew colder. The stone walls around her were covered with ancient carvings, symbols, strange creatures, and warriors holding staffs of light. The deeper she went, the older the carvings looked. Some were so worn that they were barely visible. Finally, the staircase ended. Anna stepped into a vast underground chamber. Her lantern light revealed enormous stone pillars rising toward a ceiling lost in darkness. The chamber felt ancient, older than the ruins above, older than Willow Village. At the center of the chamber was a massive stone circle carved into the floor. Symbols surrounded it, protection symbols, the same ones she had seen near the first seal. But these were different. They were broken, cracked. Some parts had completely collapsed. Anna slowly approached the center, and then she saw it. A deep pit, perfectly circular, carved directly into the stone. The darkness inside the pit seemed endless. Her lantern light could not reach the bottom. A chill ran down her spine. For a moment, Anna thought she heard something, a sound, very faint, like something breathing, from deep below the earth. Chapter 17. The Creature in the Depths. Anna quickly stepped back from the pit. Her heart was racing. She told herself it was just the wind, just echoes from the tunnels below. But the carvings around the chamber told a different story. She raised her lantern and examined the walls more carefully. The carvings showed scenes from a forgotten age. In the first image, a peaceful forest stretched across the land. Huge trees, rivers, animals roaming freely. Then the next carving showed something arriving, a dark shape rising from the ground, its body twisted like living shadow, its eyes glowing like fire. Where it moved, the trees withered. The rivers turned dark, and the sky above the forest became black. Anna stared at the image. She felt a deep unease growing inside her. In the next carving, people appeared, the first guardians. They stood in a circle around the creature, holding staffs of light, the same staff she had seen in her dreams. They were trying to seal the creature. But the final carvings showed something terrible. Many of the guardians fell. The creature was powerful, too powerful. Only one guardian remained standing. The last guardian raised his staff toward the sky. Light exploded across the forest. Mountains shook, and the creature was forced deep underground, sealed, buried beneath the earth forever. Or at least, that was what they hoped. Anna slowly lowered the lantern. Her mind was racing. The first guardian, she whispered. He sealed this thing down here. She looked again at the broken protection circle on the floor. If this was the original seal, then something had damaged it. Something had weakened it. A small piece of stone suddenly fell into the pit. Clink, clink, clink. The sound echoed downward. And then silence. For several seconds, nothing happened. Then Anna heard it again, breathing, louder now, slow, heavy. Something deep below was moving. The ground beneath her feet trembled slightly. The ancient seal was failing. Chapter 18. Shadows Rising Again. Anna ran her hand over the cracked symbols on the stone floor. The ancient magic was fading. She could feel it. The protection circle that had once held the creature in place was no longer complete. Something had broken it. Or maybe time itself had weakened it. Suddenly, the lantern flame flickered violently. The chamber grew colder. A dark mist slowly began rising from the pit. Anna stepped backward. Her heart pounded in her chest. The mist curled through the air like smoke, but it moved with purpose, like it was alive. Then the ground shook again, this time stronger. A deep sound echoed from the depths below. Not breathing, not wind. A growl, low, ancient, angry. Anna felt the sound in her bones. The creature was waking up. The carvings had warned of this moment. If the seal ever weakened, the darkness would rise again. Anna looked around the chamber. Her lantern light flashed across another set of carvings she had not noticed before. These carvings were different. They showed a new guardian, a young figure standing where the first guardian once stood, holding the same staff of light, standing alone before the darkness. Anna felt her breath catch. The carving looked like her. Not exactly, but close enough that her heart skipped a beat. Was this a prophecy? The voice she had heard before suddenly returned, soft but urgent. The forest chose you. Anna froze. The seal is breaking, the voice continued. You must restore it. How? Anna whispered. The voice answered with only one sentence. You must become the guardian. Suddenly, the dark mist exploded upward from the pit. The shadows twisted together into massive shapes. Claws, eyes, a monstrous silhouette rising from the abyss. Anna stumbled backward. The lantern fell from her hand. The flame flickered wildly across the chamber walls. For one brief moment, the shadows formed a face, ancient, terrifying, awake. Then the mist collapsed back into the pit. Silence returned. The chamber was still again. But Anna knew the truth now. The enemy was no longer sleeping, and the forest was running out of time. She slowly picked up the lantern. Her hands were shaking. Above her, far beyond the ruins, the forest wind began to howl through the trees. Something had changed. Something ancient had begun to rise again, and Anna was the only one who could stop it.